It's the weekly newscast on campus high media, mass communication, OGITECH Igbesa. This week headlines newscast as follows. OGITECH welcomes freshmen, announces matriculation dates. OGITECH Rector unveils ongoing construction for modern toilets for students. Senator Yayi organizes empowerment program, gives laptop and cash prizes to 1,000 participants. Mass communication lecturer Kehinde Tajudeen emerges ASUP chairman in OGITECH. Federal Polytechnic Ilaro produces 795 distinction students at 24th combined convocation ceremony. Bangbose loses mother. An OGITECH student this week laments management's footwear policy. Anthony Joshua knocks Francis Cameroon opponent to win third heavyweight title. All right, welcome back. The news in full. Ogun State Institute of Technology, Igbesa, has welcomed freshmen for its 2023-2024 academic section in a recent orientation program held at the Prince Dapo Abiodun Lecture Hall. Said on Wednesday, 13th March, the matriculation ceremony for freshmen will take place. Director Dr. Abiodun Babatude Olusheye, in his welcome address, has charged freshmen to shun examination malpractices and maintain peaceful coexistence in the campus and outside the campus. The rector continued that the school's duty is to safeguard the students and help them achieve learning at all costs. And present at the orientation program this week include the Nigerian Police Force of Igbesa, led by SP Ajayi, the Oloja Ekun representative, Chief Aka Tajudeen, National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, the registrar of the school, Mrs. Shakirat Johnson, the librarian, Ms. Udi Esiogene, deans of schools, heads of departments, the Student Union Government President, and the Student Parliamentary Council body, among others. Regarding student concerns on toilet facility, the rector, Dr. Abiodun Babatude Olusheye, while addressing questions raised by the freshmen at the just concluded orientation program, unveiled the ongoing construction of a modern toilet for students. To begin the construction of the modern toilet, a 5-restroom for male students and another 5 restrooms for female students. Senator Lamilekon Solomon Adeola Yayi has organized a 5-day capacity building program for 1,000 beneficiaries across the 20 local governments in Ogun State. The training commenced on Monday 4th to Friday 8th March 2024 at Comprehensive High School Ayetoro, Yewa North, Ogun State, at the Capacity Building Programme hosted by the Senator representing Ogun West Senatorial District. The OGITECH team was led by architect Olalekon Ogini, Dean School of Environmental Sciences, Mrs. Oladipupo Olashade, Head of Science and Laboratory Technology, with Prince Hamid Badamosi, Head of Mass Communication, in attendance with Builder Idowu Olusegun Jacob, Head of Building Technology, among others. The training was for capacity building, empowerment, and for acquiring additional skills and knowledge in computer-related appreciations. This week, in a recent election conducted by the Ogun State ASUP zonal coordinator and electoral body set up in the school, mass communication lecturer Mr. Kehinde Sogbanmu Tajudeen has emerged the next chairman of the Academic Staff Union of Polytechnic ASUP OGITECH chapter. The zonal coordinator, Zone C, which comprises of all states in southwest Nigeria, including Kwara State, Comrade Mashopa Adekunle Nuruddin, has expressed gratitude for the successful conduct of the election and charged the newly executive to work within the legal framework of ASUP. The chairman-elect, Mr. Kehinde Sogbanmu, has called upon every member of the union to rally behind the newly executive on the journey of transformation and progress, while expressing appreciation to the electoral body gentlemen of the press, the zonal coordinator, and the entire school management. This week, Federal Polytechnic Ilaro, Ogun State, celebrated its 21st combined convocation ceremony, presenting a total of 10,477 graduates with national and higher national diplomas. An impressive 795 students were certified with distinction grades, showcasing the institution's commitment to academic excellence. The best performing students were recognized during the ceremony. Sanusi Kehinde Salimot and Sotiminu Elizabeth Temitope led the Higher National Diploma Program with an impressive 3.89 CGPA, while Adeleke Aishat Ayobami excelled in the National Diploma with a cumulative grade point of 3.83 for the 2021-2022 academic section. Salawuddin Azizat Arike and Ogungbayi Alimot Abisola stood out with 3.90 CGPA in the HND program, while Awo Jola Samuel Adeyemi impressed with the same CGPA in the National Diploma Program for the 2022-2023 academic session. And the rector of the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro, Dr. Mukai Akinde, while encouraging the graduates to utilize the skills acquired during their 24th century training, reminding them of the significant investments made by their parents, the institution, and the nation. This week, Prince Babatunde Bangbose, the sub-dean of the School of Communication and Information Technology, Mass Communication Department, who is also a lecturer supervising Gong newspaper in Ogun State Chief Technology, has mourned the demise of his mother, who passed on this week, Monday. Some students of Ogun State Institute of Technology, Igbesa, have lamented the management footwear policy. The management explained that it is a befitting one to see students of the school in footwear that clearly and truly represent what a tertiary institution student should look like, while adding that students who put on palm and slippers will not be allowed into the school premises. And students, while reporting, said the security personnel have helped few students into the school premises who put on slippers, and has pleaded with the management to review this policy. For the heavyweight title, Anthony Joshua in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, has knocked out Francis Ngannou, his Cameroon opponent, after a second round finishing. All right, sit back. This week, Ogun State Institute of Technology welcomed Freshmen in orientation program, and the rector, the representative of Oloja Ekun, and the Igbesa DPO, among others. So this video coming up now is the orientation program stage for freshmen for the 2023-2024 in Ogun State Institute of Technology. All right.
Congratulate you that you have been admitted into this great citadel of learning. The great OGITECH, and you are very fortunate. Do you know why you are very fortunate? You are the first set of students that I will be admitting by myself. By the grace of God Almighty, by the grace of God Almighty, you are going to see, you are going to experience what has never been experienced before. And of course, what I mean by that is that You are here to learn. Aside from learning, we make sure
not only the student area, this is industrial area too, where people come from different states to come and work. For example, like a Petroso, where people are working there, where we have a lot of companies there. You know, people with different character, different behaviors, activities to come down to this area. But we make sure that all the time in this area is reduced. We do not allow that one out to pass over to the student and the student. All the, we have been working both day and night to make sure this area is crime free, which we can always see in all our environment. And I want to say to the student that is a student of this institution, they are very lucky because this area, they are doing all their lawful activities without any hands.
The main purpose is to ensure that our students are not under any risk of criminalization within the neighborhood. Like we have an arrangement that when you are taking accommodation, you take a form from this institution to your landlady or your landlord. You will complete that form for you and you submit to the school. That way the school know your whereabouts. And if anything happening there, our community development associations are all represented in that forum. And our main purpose is to ensure that nothing untoward happens to our students, whether within or outside the campus. So that's the main purpose. That's the arrangement.
For the sake of the less privileged, if the prices of our lecture notes, the price of our lecture handout, and some things have been reduced, I would actually appreciate that. And for the community at all, number one, this is a student community. We are deprived of our right to electricity. There is no light. Like, there's no light in the whole community, and some people are not broad day readers. Some people prefer reading at light when there's silence. But where's the light for them? Now, what helps us now is not even our banks anymore. What we are relying on now is our power bank.
Firstly, it's important for you to know that the certificates that we issue there, of course, are premised on two things: learning and character. So they have to be of good conduct, and of course, they have to face their studies. That's the only way they can achieve their set goal here. And in terms of infrastructure generally, of course, that goes without saying. It's something that we have to do, and we will continually, upgrade our infrastructure. Because it's not only on the toilets. You can see that even our road is wearing a new look. We are building a modern toilet there. Like I said, 5 for female, 5 for male, and of course it's going to be properly maintained. And ditto for all other infrastructure. We have just upgraded some of the laboratories, and staff, our lecturers are being sent on training and all of that. And of course, all this will impact positively on the institution. And of course, that is part of my vision towards taking OGITECH to greater heights.
So how do you see OGITECH in the next 5 years?
By the grace of God, OGITECH will be one of the best polytechnics in Nigeria in the next 5 years. That is the vision. That is where we are going. That is where we are. That is exactly where we are heading. And we can see the indices already. And by the grace of God, we shall get there. Thank you.
Sir, on this last one, speak on OGITECH radio licensing and how soon?
By the grace of God, we are expecting the final approval. Is at the top stage. Even last week, I was at MBC, and I know that it's nearing completion. Is almost at the final end, so we'll get it very soon. That radio will come on board very, very soon.
All right, welcome back from that short video clip of orientation program staged by Ogun State Institute of Technology. All right, before the end of this week's newscast, remember the Ogun State Sports has announced OGITECH Earthwork for staff and student marathon 10-kilometer marathon race. And the OGITECH Sports is pegging the top 3 winners, the first, second, third, to win cash prizes. The first to go with 50,000 naira, second with 30,000 naira, and the third with 20,000 naira. While the remaining winners for the 1 to 20 category will go home with 10,000 naira. That will be all for this week on Campus High Media, Mass Communication, OGITECH Igbesa. When we see, we share and connect.